Alrighty, 10:30. I mean 9:30. Oh, this is loading, which is so annoying. So I traded yesterday, on an Asian session. That's why it's taking forever for this other one to load, which I think is so annoying. Which both of them, all of them. Yeah, I need a new computer bad, y'all. And I'm about to get rid of this 30-second chart on here. I think that's what's holding everybody back. All right, 3 minute. Let's just move, the 5. Okay, the 1 hour. We're about to inverse a 1 hour fair value gap. Let's make sure there's not a 15-minute gap though that we're bouncing off of. See, there's a 15-minute gap here, but we're about to inverse that gap as well. We're really below a lot of the EMAs on all the time frames. However, this big, we're going back up somewhere. Yeah, we have a gap down here. 5 minute we inversed. Do we want to maybe come up into this 5 minute gap here? Which would be ideal, and or we just put our stop above this gap, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this 5 minute gap up there. It looks like we're pushing lower though. Still, so we have 21, 18 seconds in that. Jeez Louise. Oh, it came into a 1 minute for value gap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Order submitted.
We're in that short.
Order submitted.
Ooh, hold on. Let's let it play out some, child. Jesus, we've been so volatile. Like, everything feels like a scalp. Everything feels like a scalp. And I don't honestly like this at all. But at least, because I'm like that 15-minute gap. Let's put it above this fair value gap. Oh, that's such a big, yeah, see this 15-minute gap here that we're in? I probably should have waited for us to reverse out of this gap. However, we have this 5-minute gap up here. 1 to 1, we're already at that point. But that is scary. We did come to this 15-minute gap, y'all. And that's what was hurt. That's what had me like, should I get in shorts? Should I get in buys? But we did inverse this 15-minute gap. But see, we came out of this gap. At least our TP is just a little bit below it. So let's just see if it gives us something good and nice. Let it play out, and then we're just gonna. It's been very volatile. Like, how is this 200 ticks and it's looks so close? So, however, yeah, we did come out of this 15-minute gap here on the 1 minute. We don't get a, and we have to inverse this gap to go above, which is so far, like I said. So I hope we come a little lower first, and then we go back up. If we, you know what I'm saying? I hope that's what we do in this 15-minute gap. We come a little lower first, and then we go higher. Would be ideal. So we'll see. All right, we're at 100 if you want to let your TP bring it closer and trail. Oof. So close. So close. That hurts. Let's see. We should be able to push down there. It's so little, like we're tapping at this gap here on the 1 minute hard. All right, I like that candle. Oof. Come on. All right, 130, 129. Oh, edging TP so hard. Alrighty, at that point, we should move our stop.
Order filled.
All right, nice. Nice win. Another win. Another win in the books. Not the nicest win, but it's still a good win. That's all we do. We just get exactly what we need to get a payout, and we move on. Exactly what we need to get a payout. Move the phone. So there we are, friends. Another win for the books, and we're just knocking away at this challenge here. A little scary with my entry and it pulled back, but at least it bounced off, like I said, the EMA. It did its thing, and then it held. So I have the big stop loss. It has to play out. It has to do its thing, and it has to play out. So